Let's practice a dialogue together. This dialogue is of fluency C1 level, so fasten your seatbelt. It's going to be quite tricky. The passive voice is key in this video, so pay close attention to the sentence structure. If you don't know what the passive voice is, then check my website out, my full course where I cover this particular topic in that course. So check it out by clicking the link here. I will be saying the text in red and you will be saying the text in blue. I am going to go through the full script with you and help you with your pronunciation. And then it will be your turn. So listen carefully the first time around. Have a look at the dialogue. Remember, I am red and you are blue, which means that in that particular dialogue, you start. But it goes like that. Listen carefully. First of all, tu sais quoi? Ma voisine a été arrêtée par la police ce matin. Oh non, la pauvre, pourquoi? Apparemment, elle ne s'est pas arrêtée à un stop car elle était distraite par son téléphone. Du coup, sa voiture a été percutée par un autre véhicule. Heureusement, les secours ont été prévenus rapidement par un piéton. Oh là là, elle a grillé un stop? Pas de blessés, j'espère. Non, ma voisine s'en est sortie indemne, mais l'autre conducteur a quand même été transporté aux urgences pour se faire examiner. Eh bien, ta voisine doit être dans tous ses états. Now, let's have a look at the full translation of this dialogue before we have a full practice together. Now, this is how we start the dialogue. Well, that's how you are going to start it since you are starting the dialogue today. Tu sais quoi? Ma voisine a été arrêtée par la police ce matin. So here is a passive voice I was talking about earlier. Guess what? Do you know what? Ma voisine is my neighbor. Feminine word. Voisin is the masculine version. Ma voisine a été arrêtée. My neighbor has been stopped or charged or, arrested par la police, by the police ce matin, this morning. Okay, that passive voice, ma voisine a été arrêtée par la police ce matin, can of course be transferred into an active voice, such as la police a arrêté ma voisine ce matin. Okay, so this is where you need to learn the passive versus the active voice. And that can get very tricky, but I explain that fully in my course. To this we say, oh non, la pauvre, pourquoi? Oh no, poor her, la pauvre, why, pourquoi? And you say, apparemment. So that's the adverb apparently. Elle ne s'est pas arrêtée à un stop. She did not stop at a stop, okay? A stop as in on the road, driving. Car elle était distraite par son téléphone. Car ou parce que she was distracted by her phone. Now, elle ne s'est pas arrêtée. You will notice that not only is this in a negation, it is also in the passé composé. And because we are using s'arrêter, we must use être in the present tense to use the passé composé of this reflexive verb. If that makes sense. Again, I cover all reflexive verbs in the past tense in my course. Du coup, sa voiture a été percutée par un autre véhicule. Du coup, is a funny one, actually. So, okay, du coup, donc, sa voiture a été percutée. Now, sa voiture a été percutée. Here is another passive voice. Her car has been percuted. As it's hit by another vehicle, car. So if you were to put that into the active voice, you'd use un autre véhicule a percuté sa voiture. See what I've done here? Heureusement, hopefully, and thankfully, les secours ont été prévenus rapidement par un piéton. Now, once again, there is a passive voice here, okay? So, the car was hit by another vehicle. Thankfully, paramedics were called quickly by a pedestrian. To this we say, oh là là, elle a grillé un stop, pas de blessés, j'espère. Now, griller means to grill, but it means that she missed a stop, as in she didn't stop. Oh my! Oh là là! Pas de blessé? No one injured, I hope. J'espère. Now, blessé means to hurt, but it means someone who's injured as well. Non, ma voisine s'en est sortie indemne, mais l'autre conducteur a quand même été transporté aux urgences pour se faire examiner. No, my neighbor escaped unharmed. Now, indemne, this is the way you spell it. Have a look at the spelling. Okay, it means unharmed. I can't say it. My neighbor escaped unharmed. But the other driver was still taken to A&E to get a checkup. Now, A&E is les urgences, okay? Eh bien, ta voisine doit être dans tous ses états. Well, your neighbor must be in such a state, as in panicky. Elle doit avoir peur, elle est paniquée, etc., etc. Of course, you can have access to the support guide if you join my membership at Learn French with Alexa, the YouTube channel. So check it out. We have translated it now. Let's give it a go. Remember that I am red and you are blue, but this time you're going to start. So I'm going to leave you some blank so you manage to say what you have to say. And it starts now. It's your turn. Oh non! La pauvre! Pourquoi? Oh là là! Elle a grillé un stop! Pas de blessé, j'espère! Eh bien, ta voisine doit être dans tous ses états. So why don't you try to practice this dialogue again? And why don't you try practicing it with a friend? And also, if you want something simpler, we do have dialogue of simpler nature. So have a look at the dialogues by clicking somewhere here. That's it for me. Au revoir, à bientôt. Bisous, bisous.